This is Kirk Lang with 2023 Connecticut Boxing Hall of Fame inductee Mark Allen Baker, esteemed writer. Mark, how does it feel to be inducted into the Hall of Fame tonight?
Oh, it's a wonderful experience. I was totally shocked by it, actually. When they told me, they said, well, you actually made it on the ballot, I was like, I couldn't believe it. I mean, it's such a great group of guys here in Connecticut, such a rich boxing history in Connecticut that some people know about, and a lot of people are surprised when they start really digging into the research, just how much and how active Connecticut really was in the fight scene. So, you know, I've been associated with these guys for a few years now, and I'm just thrilled. This is such an honor here. I love Connecticut boxing, and just taken back.
And you love to write about the old legends, most of them deceased. Tell me, is that your forte?
I really enjoy the boxers that have been overlooked. The people like Battling Nelson, Abe Attell. A lot of guys that either you don't have the whole story about, or maybe you have a misguided representation about. It's really interesting, Kirk, because even tonight for the first time, I heard a few hours ago from the Canzoneri family, and I just did a nice biography on Tony Canzoneri. But it's interesting that, you know, you get close to these families. They're so grateful that you would bring them to light. People like Lou Ambers, for example. You know, those are the people that, you know, I like that. I like the guys that slip through the cracks.
Some of these fighters never had a book before.
Never.
And that's got to be meaningful to you to give them that.
Absolutely. I mean, Ali's going to have, it's like, people are surprised when they learn that George Washington has over 50,000 biographies, right? But some of these fighters, I mean, they're lucky to have one. I mean, Lou Ambers, a great fighter, fought in the era of Canzoneri, you know, Ross and McLarnin. He fought in that era, and he never really had the recognition he deserved. He was always a guy from a little town in upstate New York, and this finally brings him to light. And Tony Canzoneri has been dead for decades, and a great fighter, 5-time champion, and all of a sudden, you know, it's funny because my book came out, and then a couple weeks later another book came out. But finally, some of these older fighters are getting the recognition they deserve.
Your wife is with you at the Hall of Fame Gala tonight, and tomorrow you're going to wake up a Hall of Famer.
Oh.
So, what special meal will your wife make you tomorrow, being that tomorrow will be your first full day as a boxing Hall of Famer?
Well, she makes, all I can say is she makes a great sauerbraten. If you like sauerbraten, and she makes a wonderful sauerbraten, and I love the gravy, and if she really wants to, that would be the dish that I would love to see her make.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, Kirk, so much. Good to see you.
Thank you.